Hi everyone, my name is Bea and this is my presentation on theories and theorists. So the first theorist I'm going to talk about is Albert Bandura. He is a Canadian-American psychologist who is a professor at Stanford University. His theory was called the Bobo doll experiment. His theory demonstrated how children learn due to observation. The Bobo doll experiment took place at Stanford University where Albert Bandura taught at the time. The participants he used in this experiment were children who attended the Stanford nursery. The children observed the adults violently abusing the doll. Moments later, the children mimicked the adults' actions and violently beating the doll like they witnessed. Examples that help me understand the Bobo doll experiment is the phrase, monkey see, monkey do. And personally, I feel like this is a great example of explaining the theory because when you refer to children like monkeys, they will do what is being shown to them, and children learn from what they witness. Criticism due to the Bobo doll experiment results in teaching children to become more violent towards objects, which can take a toll on their development, and critics question if, due to this behavior being shown to them, it will cause them to grow up more aggressive. Another criticism that is during this sample, the participants Albert Bandura has selected are from the same background and the same race. The next theorist I'm going to talk about is Arnold Jessel. He was an American psychologist and pediatrician, and Arnold Jessel studied the development of children and infants by documenting their own growth by using motion picture cameras. Arnold Jessel's theory was called the maturational theory. His theory demonstrated how children develop similar transitions in their lifespan, but Arnold Jessel believed that children should go through transitions when they're mentally and physically ready to do so, not when they're being forced or their development may be harmed. Arnold Jessel believed that if the child did have a delay on their development, it is due to genetics. Examples that help me understand the maturational theory is like riding a bike or riding a roller coaster. Personally, to this day, I feel like when you're ready to do certain things, you'll be able to conquer them when the time is right. Embarrassingly, I still don't know how to ride a bike, swim, or go on a roller coaster. Well, I have fears in going on a roller coaster, and I still have those fears today, and since I was little. So I feel like the maturational theory applies to adulthood and can go long term across your lifespan. Criticism on the maturational theory has caused critics to argue that children develop based on the environment that they live in, and that Arnold Jessel's theory is incorrect. As well as similar to Albert Bandura's experiment, Arnold Jessel also used participants that come from the same background. Now I'm going to talk about the diversity in the maturational theory and the Bobo doll effect. In both Arnold Jessel and Albert Bandura's studies, their participants were white and came from the same social economic background. Their families were middle class, so personally I feel like this is biased because there is not enough selective range of kids from different races and backgrounds. Personally, I feel like every child reacts differently, but depending on how you were raised, where you come from, and where your social level is, makes a big impact on how you react to things and as well as grow as a human being. So now I'm going to compare and contrast the difference between Albert Bandura's theory and Arnold Jessel's theory. But at the most part, they do share lots of similarities, like having the cognitive and physical aspect of development. They both have research that was biased, and they don't have diversity. Albert Bandura's theory focused on children acting due to observing adults act towards an object and mimicking their actions, while as Arnold Gisselle's theory focused on how every child will reach milestones but at their own rate. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a nice day. Thank you.